welcome to Future Identity Finance. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
If we could just start, if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, what it is you do, and what it is that Keyless do.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks very much for having us. I'm Fabian, co-founder and COO at Keyless. We are a deep tech identity company pioneering privacy-preserving biometrics for passwordless authentication, digital trust and safety. So supporting banks in strongly authenticating, or rather identifying their users across any device with a simple and consistent experience, just one look in the camera, and all of that without storing biometric data anywhere. So from a compliance perspective, providing that future-proof compliance when it comes to GDPR and similar regulations.
Fantastic. Thank you for that overview. And obviously we're here today to talk about the future of digital identity, and specifically in the financial services sector. So from your perspective and everything you've seen at the event today, what do you think are some of the most exciting trends and opportunities shaping the future of digital identity in finance for consumers and businesses as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Identity couldn't be ever more important. It's front and center of any seamless or frictionless, secure personal experience when it comes to online banking, payments from anywhere, any device, at any time, super apps that have been discussed. So it's really an enabler for all these experiences. New digital or fintechs that are pioneering those more convenient user experience and traditional banks that are required to catch up. And identity is really, at the center of all of this. And we're seeing a trend toward decoupling those identities from the particular or individual banks toward an ecosystem, bank IDs that users control and can leverage across different services and service providers in a more personal approach, and that is where we see the future go.
Fantastic. I think you've touched on so many of the exciting trends that are developing there. And for those who weren't here today and didn't see, you joined a great panel session earlier on the future of seamless authentication and whether that's kind of the next revolution in financial services. So could you tell me the kind of top line highlights from that? So how can financial providers look to improve the authentication experience for customers, but also really keep that security and that privacy of data as well?
No, it's really about balancing the trade-off that has been around in authentication or identity for a long time, a trade-off between user experience on the one side and security and privacy on the other side, whereby you need to find a solution that offers that frictionless experience without interrupting those user experiences with adding layers of authentication to make that experience more secure, but also ensure that whatever you're doing is compliant to regulations and preserves the privacy of the user. We believe that biometric authentication is a great means to offer that high convenience to the end user, that frictionless experience, and also high security, but doing it in a way that preserves the privacy of that information and doesn't put that data in one central honeypot that is ripe for exploitation. And with Keyless, we are pioneering an approach to offering that universal biometric authentication experience that isn't bound to a particular device, that allows the user to authenticate from anywhere at any time in a secure and privacy-preserving way.
No, fantastic. So challenging balance, but great to hear that there's some promising solutions out there that are developing in the market. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.